The question is, can you get a UK job from your home country? The answer is yes. Must it be under the health and care visa route? No, it must not be there. There are other occupations that you can apply for to get a skilled workers visa. You just have to understand how this immigration system works. The UK has shortage of some occupations. That's why they have the shortage occupations list. That list contains occupations that are on high demand, which many British or indigenous or indefinite leave to remain people have not been able to fill. Every year, the UK government updates that list. So what it means is that if your occupation is under that list, you can apply for a job. And if the employer feels they need your skills, they can issue you a COS, which is Certificate of Sponsorship, to come into the UK to work or perhaps stay in your home country and work remotely. There are a lot of people in the IT sector working remotely for UK companies and they're just in their home country earning in pounds. It is possible. It's just that, do you have the skills? Do you have the confidence? Do you have what it takes to satisfy the requirements of that employer and land that dream job such a way that you can earn in pounds in your home country? And sometimes some of these skills do not require many years of training in the university. You can get a job in the UK without having a degree or any traditional university qualification. If you're interested in knowing the step-by-step process of getting a UK job while being in your home country or even when you're in the UK, please watch this video to the end. Hello everybody, my name is Cynthia. I share information that will help your transition into the UK to be as smooth as possible. I shared the step-by-step process of getting a job in the UK on my page, my Facebook page, Cynthia Academy. Unfortunately, some of the links I put there were filtered off and I don't think it will make any sense to anybody. So I decided to produce this video so that it could help anybody wherever you are, whether you're in Africa or Asia or any part of Europe and you're interested in coming to the UK. I'm hoping that this video will be of benefit to you. The first thing you need to do is to visit the shortage occupations list. You can access the shortage occupations list by Googling shortage occupations list UK. Click on the government website and then go to the ONS tool. Insert your profession in that box and click on search. It will let you know whether the UK needs professionals or skilled workers from your field. You would see your code, the requirements there. The second thing you need to do is to look at the requirement for the job. Read thoroughly. Do you fit into the demands of that job? When you've read through it and you feel you can actually deliver on the job, the next link, which is very important for you to access, is to find out companies that can sponsor you on that role. How can you go about that? Go on Google and type in Register of Licensed Sponsors UK. Then go to the government website and you would have access to a file which lists all the companies that can sponsor you on a skilled workers visa. So this list is very, very important because without knowing the companies that can sponsor you, you might be wasting your time sending applications to companies that do not have the license to issue you a certificate of sponsorship. So the next thing after identifying this list is that you need to go on a job hunt. Go to job sites in the UK. There are many job sites. Just go to Google and check out Indeed, jobs.ac.uk. There are just so many job sites. Adzuna, monster.co.uk, CV Library. There are just so many of them. What you should do is key in your occupation, be it electrician, plumber, whatever you do in your home country, key it in there. You need to apply for that role. But before you apply for that role, make sure you fit at least 70% or more of the demands of that role. Do you have the experiences they need? If yes, make sure you check whether that company appears on the register of licensed sponsors before you submit an application. very important that you do that, because a company that does not have the license to sponsor you cannot give you a certificate of sponsorship. So whenever you pick a particular company that is advertising for a role, you check whether that company's name appears on the register of licensed sponsors. If that company appears on the register of licensed sponsors, then go ahead, send out an application. But remember, before you send out an application, make sure your CV is well tailored and is tailored to reflect that you have the experiences and the responsibilities that they want. Make sure that you write your CV properly. You do not include the 9 characteristics that are sensitive characteristics that you shouldn't include in a CV. But make sure your CV is as professional as possible. Go online to use suitable UK standard CV templates and edit it to suit the requirements of the UK employer. Another thing you need to do is you need to update your LinkedIn. That's the most common job website which many employers visit. They would like to see what you do. They would like to go through your page to see the type of person you are, what skills you have. That page should not be empty. You should update it with all the certifications, all the skills you have, so that once an employer clicks on it, they already know in a nutshell whether you can fit into the role or the demands of the job that they want you to occupy. So do not sleep on that. Try and update your LinkedIn. Apply to as many companies as possible. I told people that before I got my PhD, I sent more than 40 emails. You don't apply for 1 job or 2 jobs or 3 jobs and you feel, oh, I'm so depressed, nobody responded to me. The turnover could be 1%, it could be 2%, it could be 20%. Everybody's turnover is different, but each time you apply, you will learn something new, because when the employer gets back to you and tells you, I'm sorry, I can't employ you, sometimes they give you reasons why they don't want to employ you. And so you take those things they have suggested on board and work on yourself to become better. That's how it works. So what it means is that when an employer tells you that, I'm sorry, you don't have this certification. If you had this certification, I would have taken you on board. Or you don't have this training. If you had this training, I would have employed you. What you can do is you go and start working on getting that training done. You work on yourself, you improve on yourself. For some people, it takes them 5 years before they travel to their dream country. For some others, it takes them 2 years. For others, it might be 1 year. So everybody's immigration story is different. If you want to migrate to another country, which is maybe a developed country, sometimes you have to tailor your skills to suit the demands of that particular country so that you can be employed. When you have sent your applications and you wait and you learn from each experience and improve on yourself, along the line, someone will say, we are in need of your skills, and we have an interview on Zoom or Teams. Then you prepare yourself for an interview. After that interview, they will issue you a certificate of sponsorship if they feel that you have the skills they require. So you can start applying for visa to come to the UK with your family. That's the beauty of a skilled workers visa. If you are in your home country and you just don't want to come in, you want to work remotely, you can communicate with your employer that I want to work remotely. That can be arranged. I told you some IT jobs are outsourced because it is cheaper to pay somebody in pounds outside the country than someone in the country, in the UK. So some people are earning in pounds in their home country. And it is really, a relaxed job where you are working from home, you're earning in pounds, and the standard of living is okay for you. Some people are taking up even more than one IT role and working from their home country. They don't want to come into the UK and they're relaxed there. That can be you if you can find out what occupations are on high demand in the UK. You can find out how you can tailor or start getting those skills that are on high demand in the UK, and then apply for those jobs. That can be you. I hope this would actually help somebody out there. Whether you have a degree or not, you can actually get a skilled workers visa, and it must not be under the health and care visa route. I hope this would benefit somebody today. I hope you have more clarity on how this works. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.